everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are diving into a topic that everybody wants to know about, and that is how to get those freaking narcissists to comply with court orders once and for all. Oh my goodness. I know. You finally get the court order, and then what do? They thumb their nose at it because they think that they're above the law, right? They don't have to comply with the court order. They don't have to do anything that they don't want to do. And then you're over there going, how are they getting away with this? How come everybody gets to get away with this? It's not fair. I'm Rebecca Zung. In case you're just joining me and you haven't been here before, I am a globally recognized negotiations and high conflict communications expert. I'm also an attorney. I've been an attorney for a long time. I have done lots and lots of trials. I've worked with many people who've dealt with narcissists on the other side. I've done lots and lots of trials, lots and lots of hearings, lots and lots of motions, seen many court orders. I'm also the author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And if you are looking for strategies to navigate high conflict situations, people, and reclaim your power, you are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can never miss out on reclaiming your power. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it so that anyone who's ready to benefit from this information gets that information. All right, so how do you get them to comply? This is a really critical issue if you're dealing with narcissists or anybody who seems like a narcissist, or they're just a high conflict individual, especially in legal settings. So let's understand the challenge. You're dealing with a narcissist, you get that court order, you finally win, oh, gonna be good now, right? You go to great lengths to get that thing in place. It's expensive to get there. Judge gives it to you. Now it's frustrating because what has happened? They are defying, right? So let's say you got a child support payment. They don't pay, or maybe they only pay part of it, or they just pay late. So maybe they say they don't have the money. The goal is to frustrate you, exert control over you. That's the point. They get supply from that. They enjoy it. They're sadistic. The first thing is that you want to make sure that any of these orders are very clear, very specific, because if they're nebulous in any way, they're going to find the loopholes, right? So it's very critical that court orders are very clear, very specific, and especially if there's some kind of an agreement that you guys wrote yourselves, and then you go and you turn it into the court and have it turned into a court order, and the court just says, okay, here's your agreement. I'm just going to ratify this and make it into a court order. And you guys just said, we're agreeing that, you know, it's going to be whatever and whatever, you know, like we're just going to see the kids whenever we want. And it's just going to be, you know, a free exchange or whatever. Courts can't enforce that. What are they enforcing? You know, it has to be very clear that I get the kids from Friday at 3 o'clock till Sunday at 2 o'clock, and he didn't bring them back. Okay, because then the courts can go, okay, what am I enforcing? Well, it was Sunday at 5 and then they didn't have them. So you need to have everything clear and specific. Vague, ambiguous language is easy for a narcissist to manipulate, and they will. So if it says reasonable visitation, it's going to be interpreted whatever way they want. And it leaves way too much room for a narcissist to exploit. Instead, push for a specific schedule that says exact times, exact locations. Visitation will occur every Saturday from blah to blah. And here's where the exchange is going to take place, on this corner or at this home. Who's going to drive? Because if you don't put in who's driving from where to where, then you're going to end up doing all the driving. Financial matters, instead of saying reasonable support or whatever, it has to say exact amount monthly, how it's going to get paid. Get an income deduction order if you can, if you're worried that a person is not going to pay, make sure it gets taken directly from their check if possible. The other thing that you can do is you can say they're going to pay it directly to you, but if they miss a payment or they miss two payments and you have to go back, then whoever defaults has to pay both sides fees. That way you have to deal with that. Don't have prevailing party language in there, because when is it prevailing? Default language. And then the other thing you can do is say, if they had this problem with paying, then immediately you get the income deduction order without having to go and ask for it again, blah, blah, blah. Documentation is the next thing you want to have. Documentation is key. Documentation is your best friend when dealing with a narcissist. I always say every time they do something they're not supposed to, then you say, thank you for the gift. Oh, there they go. They were late on something. Thank you for the gift. You write it down, because that becomes a pattern that you get to show over time is something that they hate. Oh, why are you writing everything down? You have to write it all down. You keep your little journal over there. They're going to mock you. They're going to cajole you. And you're going to just go, thank you for the gift. Don't tell them thank you for the gift. One of my high conflict negotiation coaches said, oh, I told them thank you for the gift. Don't tell them thank you for the gift. Okay. You just say that to yourself. All right. You just keep a detailed record at all times of all interactions, dates, times, the nature of it. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right. They fail to show up, they fail to pay. Note it, write it down, and you keep receipts, you keep proof of payments. All right, there you go. And you just can summarize it down the road with your supporting documentation right behind your summary. Then that's when you can leverage the legal support that you need. That's when you bring in whatever attorney, but you want to make sure you've got one that understands the way that it needs to be presented. Okay, so that's where, in my SLAY program, I have questions for vetting attorneys. I give you a little packet, make my attorney my ally, all of the things, because you want to make sure that you've got somebody who can help you present it in a way that's, okay, this is your game changer. Here's how you can craft it, your ironclad court order. The minute they are late, you can go, here you go, non-compliance. And then the law may provide sanctions for you. Ask for sanctions. Tell them it needs to be enforced. There needs to be compliance here. Maybe there's sanctions. Ask for those if possible. And then use that court system to your advantage. Don't let it go by. A lot of times people let contempt go by. Oh, they haven't paid in so long. Then they think that they've gotten away with it. It's really, really important that you manage your own emotional and psychological well-being, because they use this to their advantage. They bait you, they trigger you, and then by pushing your buttons and creating chaos, then they use your reactions against you. If you've seen it, put I've seen it in the comments below, and then they use it against you. And that's when chaos can ensue even more. So you want your attorneys to be filing the motions for contempt, the motions to enforce, all the things that need to happen. But you're, in the meanwhile, making sure you're laying the foundation, you are creating that leverage, and then that's how you're going to get them to comply with those court orders once and for all. You want strong penalties. There can even be jail time, depending on the type of court order it is. Child support, things like that, support orders. Jail time can even be some of the sanctions that are attached to it for non-compliant parties, which can be a strong deterrent. But you've got to practice mindfulness, practice emotional regulation techniques to stay calm, focused, and grounded, because that's how they get you. So you want to have a strong support network in place. Join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators. Get my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet to get started. winmynegotiation.com. That will help you surround yourself with people who understand your situation, who can offer emotional support. This might be friends, family, support groups for dealing with narcissists. If you've ever had to deal with this, let us know. I would love to know what strategies worked for you, what tools worked for you. Just make sure, once again, that you've got clear language in your orders, that you've got default language in there, that you are filing things right away, that you're documenting everything, that you are getting a lawyer that understands your situation, that you are practicing your own mindfulness. All really good stuff to help you, because this is going to make sure that you do what you need to do to get them. And that's what you want. Because the most important thing is that you get out of this situation, move forward, know that you are whole, know that you are complete, know that you were born for more, you were born for greatness, you were born for power, you were born to help others. Be the best person that you are meant to be. You're not meant to be mired in this crazy chaos. So be able to put this shield around you and be in your light and not be in this chaos. So out of chaos comes clarity, right? So, and with the right strategies and the right support, you can ensure compliance with the court orders and protect your peace, protect your peace of mind. If you haven't already, make sure that you like this video, make sure you share it, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. The next video that I want you to watch is the role of expert witnesses in narcissist abuse cases. Together we can slay the bully and reclaim our power. Stay strong, stay empowered. And until next time, remember, today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. You got this. Remember to take care. I'll see you in the next video. Shopify helps millions sell billions around the world through their digital courses, through their digital products, at the touch of a button, on their smartphones, on social media, however they want, including me. At shop.rebeccazung.com, you can access your store from all over the world, just the touch of a button from your smartphones. Start accepting payments. Everything you need to sell online, manage orders, and develop relationships in one place and look fabulous doing it. Shopify is the commerce platform that is revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide, including my own, at shop.rebeccazung.com. So right now, what you need to do is sign up for a $1 a month trial period at shopify.com/bestlife, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/bestlife to take your retail business to the next level today. Shopify.com/bestlife. Americans spend up to 90% of their time indoors and take 20,000 breaths a day. Yet, according to the EPA, indoor air is actually more polluted than outdoor air. And in fact, 100 times more polluted than outdoor air. In fact, it's responsible for up to 7 million premature deaths annually. And I know for us, we have had issues with asthma. My daughter has struggled with asthma. And that's why we're so excited to find Air Doctor. Air Doctor has captured the attention of huge media outlets such as CNN, Money, ABC, and more. And it filters out 99.9% of dangerous contaminants and allergens such as pollen, pet dander, dust mites, and mold, and even bacteria and viruses. So your lungs don't have to do all of that extra work. So right now, Air Doctor also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love it, you just send it back for a refund minus shipping. So head to airdoctorpro.com and use the promo code Your Best Life. And depending on the model, you receive up to 39% off and up to $300 off. Exclusive to podcast customers, you'll also receive a 3-year warranty on any unit, which is an additional $84 value. Lock in this special offer by going to AIRDOCTORPRO.com and use the promo code Your Best Life.